Hi guys, welcome to Sky River RV Paso Robles. My name is Brian Jansen and I'm here to introduce you to our dealership as well as the Montana. This particular unit is the Montana 3930 FB. As you can see, the Montana, a lot of people ask me why the Montana, Brian. They ask me why Sky River RV. Well, as far as the Montana goes, how can you go wrong? You're looking at 19 plus years of being the #1 fifth wheel sold in the United States. I own one, so why wouldn't you, right? So as far as some of the reasons why I chose the Montana is when you start taking a look at some of the simple things about the Montana, storage compartment wise, look at the depth of this storage compartment and the height. Now I want to point out a couple of things, and I say height with emphasis because a lot of times you'll see that a fifth wheel will have a step right here. And that's usually where they're storing a lot of stuff that's running through the coach, all the underwiring, the piping, things of that nature. But Montana has a clear area right here all the way through, top to bottom. There's a lot of different things you can do with this type of storage compartment. You've also got your central vac system up in here. I don't know if you can see that with the camera, but as far as that goes, all up in here. You've got all your hoses up inside the coach. You can connect out here, vacuum out your interior in this area. You've got satellite as well as your cable connection right here and a plug. If you wanted to put a swing out TV, so you have a nice little TV underneath your awning here, you have a great little outdoor area for entertainment as well. As far as the awnings go, how beautiful is this? Can you guys see this really well? You've got some LED lighting on the coach side of the awning right here, all the way on both awnings. Got one on the main body of the awning and then one off the slide right here. Creates an area of plenty of shade. What that does is helps not just keep you cool underneath it, but also keeps this side of the particular coach nice and cool. As far as the size of it goes, you're talking about one of the awnings that extends the furthest. Structurally sound. You've got a lot of different light features that come with this as well that are portable, that create a really great atmosphere. On the outside here, you've got two marine speakers that are up here in this corner. That's for your outdoor entertainment as well. Works out really great. Fantastic sound systems in these Montanas. This area right here is for the generator. You can stick your own generator in here as well. With Sky River RV, you're going to get two batteries. That's two batteries, not just one, but two batteries. Those batteries are going to be located here in this battery control box area. You've got a battery disconnect right over here. Now, I wanted to point this out to you since we're up front. These are hydraulic, stabilizers, not electric. Now, as far as hydraulic goes, you're talking about something that's going to be more stable, more powerful, more efficient for you to get your coach level. Fantastic feature that Montana has here. Right in here, you've got your leveling up system right here by Lippert. This system, simple, one touch button to get it auto leveled once you've disconnected your trailer from your truck. Here's your other propane compartment. I want to show you this as well. This is a little different. This has got your control switch on it as well. If you can see this little area right here where it shows red, that means empty. When they're green, that means they're full. You have the ability to run one tank and then switch it to the other side. This way you'll never run out of propane. You'll always be able to see what you've got going on as far as propane level goes. This is your pass-through area right here for your storage compartment. It's a secondary area. As you can see, I'm relatively tall. I'm 5'10", and I can stand right underneath this. Access everything I need very comfortably. Reach all the way to the middle of this area right here very easily. Up in here is where your inverter is mounted for your power. This one also is prepped with solar. This solar right here allows you to trickle charge your battery, which is pretty important when you're just having your trailer sit around. Your battery, it'll extend the life of your battery. It'll allow you to be able to be out longer. There's a lot of good benefits to having solar. There's also upgrades available as well where you can be fully off the grid if you so choose to be, with lithium batteries and things of that nature. All something that Sky River RV Service Department can fix you up with. As far as our control panel right here, you're looking at I'll just work it from top to bottom here. As far as the exterior shower goes, you're going to get a shower connection there. It's just a handheld wand, but definitely effective if you're trying to wash off your kids before they come back into the coach, or your dog, or yourself. Maybe you got sand on your feet. Who knows? Maybe you were camping at the dunes or wherever that might be. As far as winterizing goes, this is your winterizing system right here. This is your water heater bypass where you can turn on or off. As far as city water connections, this is where your city water is going to go in, and you're actually going to be able to fill your tank right here. This is your tank flush. This helps clean out your gray and black water tanks right here. And just below that, you can actually see the gray and black pulls. Very simple to use. If you need to empty your water tank, you can actually do that right from here as well. So everything's really well controlled in here. Here's another battery disconnect that goes into the main coach. You can just turn that off. As we come up into the coach, you're looking at a handrail, sturdy handrail. And what's really nice, if it's been a while since you've seen RVs, these particular coaches come with solid steps. These are solid, super lightweight. Collapse all the way into the unit for storage. Now I can just shut the door and we're on the road. Comes down nice and easily. I mean, literally you could have your 5-year-old do this. This is a patented feature from Keystone. Solid steps. These also level as well. So you've got adjustability right here in the legs for different heights, because that's going to be really important, because not every campsite's going to be too, level. Coming up into the coach. All right. So here we are in the interior of the Montana. I mean, if you take a look at some of these amazing features, this is nicer than some studio apartments people live in. We have comments all the time on how sometimes this is nicer than the homes they live in. They think of everything in these Montanas. As far as some of the creature comforts, you're looking at a lot of different cabinet space. You're talking about a 4-door refrigeration. This is a Norcold RV fridge, freezer combo. I mean, look at the size of that. Look at all that space you've got. These cabinets, these handles, solid construction. These are the same type of handles you'll find in your home. One of the features you want to take a look at as far as cabinetry goes, this has the soft close type of system. Automatically closes. I'll do that again so you can see that one more time there. A lot of manufacturers don't have those type of subtleties. As far as some of the other creature comforts, you're looking at a faucet that's residential in quality. Look, style, feature. You got the 70-30 split on the sink right here. You're looking at the full-size residential size microwave right here. This also is a convection oven. Something that I love about Montana as well, you'll not just have your standard oven down here, but you're also going to have your convection oven. That's a huge feature to have both of those. 3-burner stove. This is the Suburban stove right here. Very easy, accessible, very easy to clean, creates its own backsplash. So it works out really well if you're boiling things or frying things. Some of the nice little features here, you got your 110 and USB ports, nice little hidden areas right here. Very easy to tuck away as well. And I know I called the other area over there a pantry, but I mean, would it hurt to have a second one? So here we've got another pantry, 5 shelves, works out really well. A lot of room. Again, some of the little creature comforts to kind of make it feel a lot like home. You've got your wine rack right here. I mean, we're in wine country, so when in wine country, fill your rack. So when you're talking about creature comforts, you're talking about televisions, you're talking about fireplaces, you're talking about audio entertainment areas. When it comes to this particular unit, you're going to feel like home. It's going to feel like home. You know, one of the things I like to tell people when they're shopping as well, and a lot of salespeople don't even cover this, and I kind of find it interesting because I think it's important as an RVer. The one thing I mentioned earlier on was that I actually own a Montana myself. What I didn't mention is that I'm also a camp host out at a local lake here. And so my RV stays set up all the time. I live in it half the month, basically. When it comes to propane, I want to save my propane. Well, this fireplace is not just for, looks. It's actually functional as a heat source. So this blows out hot air and can heat your entire coach. It works out really well. You save yourself on propane and you create a nice little ambiance. As far as couches go, you can't beat the comfort of the Thomas Paine collection that they put in these coaches. When it comes to the styling and the colors combinations that Keystone puts into their product, it's amazing. I mean, this is their flagship line. So again, why wouldn't you choose a Montana? So here's some other features right here. You've got your full theater seating right here. This is nice. You got a nice little control panel right here where you can get to another 110 outlet as far as a USB port right there. Very easy. 2 cup holders. This folds up so you can create another couch atmosphere as well if you like, or leave it as theater seating. Now this particular one features a USB port also on each side. It also has accent lighting underneath as well. Again, something really nice to have on so that you can see when it's dark outside. You also have your heated and vibrate feature as well, and then of course it reclines. As far as the dinette goes, this is actually a 4-top. The other 2 chairs are in the and under the bed in the master. They can be pulled out. Now they're folding chairs, but those folding chairs also match the upholstery of the chairs that are here, the fixed chairs. This is also an extendable table. This comes out into a leaf. And now you've got a full-size table. You can actually have 5 or 6 people here.
Okay.
So one of the great features about the Montana also that I'd like to show you that sets it apart, way apart, and you don't even realize how this little thing can make a world of difference, but it's got 2 different types of shades. It's got the sunshade right here that allows you to block the sun but still be able to see outside. And then I love the blackout feature. This makes me sleep like a baby right here. So you can black out the window as well and completely have the sun blocked so no one sees in, no one sees out. As far as the sunshade goes, no one can see in as well. You can just see out, blocks the sun. Great protection for your coach. So this particular unit features a half bath. So I'm going to have you take a look at this half bath and I'll explain a little bit about it to you. So you've got a toilet, sink, and a lot of cabinet space. Makes for a very, very nice half bath. Plenty of room in there. So right below the step here, you'll notice that it's got a couple of different little areas right here. One is actually for your central vac hose, and one you can actually sweep, and then literally if you don't want to break out your hoses, you can lift this up right here, and that little vacuum system is going to suck up everything that you just swept up off of the floor. Now if you have a dog or cat that you like to travel with, or some kids that like to track in a lot of dirt, which I do, then it's very simple to sit there and open that up, sweep, and just have it sucked right up. So right down here, if you didn't already notice, that light just turned on automatically. That's a nice little step light there. That's a great safety feature. The second I come anywhere near the step, whether that be from up here or from down there, the light will go on. So that's a nice little safety feature they have. Right here as well, you've got your fuse box area right here with all your fuses. Everything's marked very clearly so that you'll know if you have any situation there that needs attention. Up here is your little command and control center. This is where you will find all the creature features of this particular coach that you can take a look at, from your water heater to your water pump to all your lighting, fresh water tank, your black and your gray. This particular lighting setup right here, this is for heating. This actually has tank heaters on them, which works out really good if you go into extreme cold situations. So this is the master bedroom right here. Now, as far as some of the creature comforts in here go, I love the amount of windows that they have in this particular coach, especially over the bed. When you talk about some of the windows here, you've got a window on each side. What that does is it creates a nice little cross breeze. This is very similar to the model that I have. and the way it's situated. Each model comes with 110 outlets next to each side of the bed, as well as USB ports, which makes it really nice. You can always keep your electronics charged. As far as closet space goes, you got a lot of closet space. Hanging closet space, as you'll notice, the rods are in a front to back right here, north to south. So that you can have 3 different rod hangers right here for your hanging clothes, or just stack stuff up on the bottom. But plenty of room, a lot of good space. Right here you've got the dresser. Again, plenty of space, nice and deep, nice and wide. And again, you've got the soft close type of doors, even in the bedroom. 110 outlet here as well. This one features a master bedroom TV. Another thing that Keystone does in Montana, let's have a television in the bedroom. So as I mentioned earlier, this particular unit has 2 ACs, and that helps push the central vac system here, the central air system here, that allows the airflow to come throughout the coach nice and comfortably and nice and cool. You've got several different vent ports right here where that comes out. As far as storage goes in your master bedroom as well, got some storage underneath the, I don't know if you can see it here, but you got some storage underneath the master bed as well. This is where those chairs were that I mentioned to you, the folding chairs that match the upholstery up front in your dinette. This is also where you would typically store your vacuum hoses for your central vac. So here we are in the master bathroom of the Montana. You've got to notice that this is a 1 solid shower stall right here. Now this is important not just in your RV, but in your home. These are the type of things that you find in your home. There's no seams here, so there's no chance of leakage. They're extremely well designed. You definitely have enough cabinet space for everything that you need. You know, all the little things that they think about as far as, you know, creature comforts and making sure you have everything you need. You got your nice little toilet paper holder right here built into the cabinet. Now, a lot of times you don't realize how good that is to have that tucked away and nice and safe and clean. That's a great little area to have that in, and maybe put all your cleaners down on that bottom shelf. You got some area right here for towels. You actually have a hanging rack in here if you like as well. You got your double sinks right here. I don't know if you could see the double sinks, but we're talking about stainless steel sinks. So plenty of room to store all of your toiletry items that you would want to put inside of these cabinets for each one of you. Got your his and hers area. Same thing underneath. Got plenty of room underneath as well in the sink areas right here. Now, as far as this closet goes, got a nice sliding door closet. Now this has the automatic light. I don't know if you noticed that when I opened up the door, but that's a nice little feature that turns on the light automatically once you actually open up the door. You got your whole rack system right here to hang your clothing. Nice little shelving area as well. So one of the things I wanted to wait to point out to you until we got in the bathroom, this particular fan right here, it's like an attic access fan. It'll take the hot air that's in this particular room and blow it right out. It also has a rain sensor, so if you happen to have your fan open, it'll actually shut automatically. Another feature that Montana brings to the table that others don't. This is also located in the kitchen area for when you're cooking, so that works out really good. So I can talk to you about product all day long, but it's also important to understand after the sale, after you receive your coach. Let's go take a look at our parts and service department, and I'll explain why Sky RV sets everything apart. So here at Sky River, we mean it when we say we hear you. We know that our parts and service department helps everybody here on the Central Coast. When you buy a coach from us, it's not just buying it from us and we forget about you. You're building a relationship with an entire company who cares. From our parts and service department here, you'll meet all kinds of key personnel that'll take you through any sort of situation that you have. The other nice part about it is when you buy a coach from us, whether that's new or used, for the first year, the entire first year, whether you buy a new or used coach from us, you get something included called CoachNet. Now CoachNet is like the AAA of RVing. You're going to be able to have somebody to call 24/7 when our parts or service department is closed. That's going to be available to you to troubleshoot anything that you might have. So we're constantly expanding what we've got going on here to meet the demand of what you guys need out on the road. You know, this business has been booming all over the place. This industry has gone completely crazy when it comes to RVing. Everybody wants to be out to RV. Why? Because they're starting to realize and get back to the roots of things. They want to spend time with their families, away from electronics, away from video games, away from television, mainstream media, whatever the reason might be. There's a lot of different reasons why people are RVing more. And we want to be able to not only provide you with the new or used units that we have, but we also want to be able to service those units when you might need service. So here we are in our parts department and service desk area. This is where you'll find all that you could need for your RVing experience. They have starter kits for those of you that don't know what you might need to have along on your camping trip, and all kinds of little creature comforts that go along with it. Again, my name is Brian, and I want to thank you for spending some time with me, learning about Sky River RV and all that we have to offer here. Remember, you can call us at 805-226-9292 or visit our website at www.skyriverrv.com.